What is up? What is up? What is up? Miami Football Talk coming at you with another video. We were just on the TD Phins Talk channel going over it with EM and TD Finsanity 5 was on there. Esther Finn was on there. And we're all talking about how the Dolphins are going to be running their I formation and if it's going to work or if it isn't going to work. And so we're on here. I'm going to put a link down in there so you guys can come on. Before I do that, just wanted to lay my thoughts on that. I think that TD is correct. By the Dolphins running that I formation, it is not going to work. It hasn't worked. If something doesn't work, you don't keep trying at it. You need to get new personnel to be able to make that work. Unless you have Christian Wilkins and you put him in the backfield so you can get that 1 yard. I mean, the only time I think that a power run that will work All right, I'm back. I'm back. I'm back. Here we go. Let me post that link for you guys. I'm sorry, guys. Little technical difficulties here. Hold on a sec. Let me put that link in there for you. What's up, everybody? What's up? Don't forget to hit that like channel on your way in. Please hit that like channel. If you're not a subscriber, hit that subscribe button. Show your love. All right, the link is in there, guys. Jump on in. Let me know what you guys think. So, anyways, so what was going on TD's channel was everybody was talking about that I formation and if it's gonna work. And then TD and EM they be going at it and they be going ham on each other. I think TD won this round, but the fight ain't over. It'll probably be on again tonight. But what was happening was they were disagreeing on the fact if the Dolphins should run the I formation, which is like a power run play straight down your throat between the first 1, 2, and 3 gaps. So I agreed with TD. They shouldn't do it. They're not doing good at it, and I don't think that they should. Unless you Wilkins back there and you're on like a 3rd and 1 or something like that, that's when you do that. Anyways, let me add Pete into here. Pete, what's up, buddy?
Yo, what up, Chachi?
What's going on, brother? How you going?
Not much, man. I'm here, almost home. So you won't hear that background noise once I pull up here to the house. But man, what a stream TD and those guys had. I wish I had.
Oh my God. Who you think won that round?
Honestly, I want to go ahead and give it to EM, but I think EM. I'm gonna give it to EM a little bit, but TD has some good points, man. The only reason why I'm going with TD right now is because of the Josh Rosen take. I just wanted to go up there and give it to him on the Josh Rosen.
Oh, definitely. Here, we got somebody else coming on now. Bat, what's up, buddy?
Shout out to Batman.
Yo, what's going on, family? I don't know if you guys can hear me. I'm at work.
Yeah. We can hear you. You're good. Loud and clear.
Yes,
What's the topic of conversation?
So what was happening was we were all on TD's channel. He went live, and they were talking about the I formation and how um, that we shouldn't be running it because it doesn't work for us, um, because we don't have that power back in there to be able to get run it down somebody's throat and get that, those 3 yards, 4 yards, or whatever, and we don't have the offensive line for it. I agreed with TD. If it doesn't work, you don't do it. Keep trying at it and keep trying at it. So that's what the whole debate was about. Everybody was talking about, like, yeah, you got to keep trying, and TD was like, no, if it doesn't work, you don't try. And I agree with TD. If it doesn't work, you don't try. So
Yeah.
Estefan was saying that you use it and it's a setup for the next play or something like that. But if you're doing that, it's a waste of a play. You're wasting it. If you know that you have an 80% chance of getting 5 yards with a quick little slant instead of running an I formation or something like that, then you run that. I mean, it's just what it is. What it is. So
I mean, the
here we
only
go.
thing, like, I don't agree with that fully, right? 100%. I just really don't fully agree with that when it comes to us not being able to run the power, because when you really think about it, that's really what we've been trying to do. We got Malcolm Brown, power back. Last year,
Yep.
Jordan Howard, power back. We've been trying to implement the power back, but it just
Yep.
hasn't really worked out, like you said, right? And how TD
Of course
brought up on it, and he brought it up. He has a good point. But my thing is, when we're in the
Hold on
goal
a sec.
line,
Hold on a sec. Bat. It's not letting me connect you into the stream because your camera and your mic are not added. So fix that
he,
or whatever. Jump out and jump back
hopefully
in.
Batman gets it figured out. You got to do the little mic thing or whatever. But check
Yeah.
this out. My issue here is, it's not that we can't run it, because I know we could, right? We could run out of the I formation, out of the power, out of a stack. And we could do it. We definitely have the guys to do it. The thing is, will it be successful enough when it counts? On 3rd and 1, on in goal line. And those situations, like, we try to run it in goal line now. Like, you
And
cannot
it
just
doesn't
throw a
work.
slant.
It
A
doesn't work.
slant works in the open field. Miami football talk. That open,
Correct.
but once you're in goal line, you're in the red zone. The coverage is tight. Slants are not working, and that's
Correct.
my issue when I have with Tua. People think I have arm strength issues, that he can't throw 60 yards downfield. My arm strength issue is, does he fit it in between tight windows in tight coverages? That's where I think he doesn't have it at. Okay, that's the only
Right.
thing. But I think the running situation and power, it has to be brought up on, and somehow, some way, Tua's going to have to find a way to make it work off of play action at least. Because how are you going to confuse a defense off of play action if you're always in shotgun showing pass? The play action is almost like a waste of play, because that fake handoff, nobody's biting it. You have to sell the
It-
run completely for the play action to work.
It
Well,
is a waste
tell
of
you
absolutely.
play.
But
That's why they shouldn't run it. They should just not do it because it doesn't work. It doesn't.
I'll tell
If
you
the
one thing.
play
I'll tell you
action
one thing. I
work
know.
how it's supposed to do, the run will work how it's supposed to. But neither of them work. You want to know why it doesn't work? The offensive linemen are not the power linemen that they are supposed to be. They're finesse
correct.
guys. They're trying to be
Correct.
something they're not. They're trying to be something
Exactly.
they're not. They're not the type of guys. The only player that they got who is that guy is two players, Michael Dieter and Robert Hunt. And unless you're running up the middle every single time, which is the Chad Gailey offense, which we hated,
Hmm.
then it's not going to work.
Yeah.
They do
The
not
only
have
time,
the type
and
of
think
guys
about
for
it.
that stuff to work.
How many times last season were we on um, 1st and goal situation and we ran right down the middle? How many times? 3 times in a row. Couldn't get it in, so we had to kick a field goal. Even in the preseason, we just showed that. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to me, that information is not working. We need to step away from that. I
Let me
understand that
touch
you
on
have
a
to
few
give them
things.
different looks, and
Until
you
they
have
get the
to,
actual
and
personnel. And I ain't talking about
correct,
the running back. The old
correct,
linemen need to become physical. They're not physical. They out here getting
correct.
pushed around. They're always in the. You think if they were really that physical, they'll be getting pushed in the backfield like they usually do? Come on
Yeah,
now.
I
That is
look,
not a good
look.
sight.
I argued and I defended Robert Hunt as a tackle all last year. I actually, because I give him the rookie pass, and I based his work off of rookie and how he would. So to me, Robert
I thought he
Hunt
played
did the
good.
right tackle job fairly well. But man, against the Falcons, at the guard position, Robert Hunt does not look like he deserves to be there. Listen,
Nah, he's the
if
right
you look
right
at the
guard.
Malcolm Brown touchdown run, right, in the third quarter with Jacoby Brissett, just look at that touchdown run. Hunt had nothing to do with that touchdown run. So you're probably asking, oh, it was a touchdown run. So he did. It was on the opposite side of Hunt. Hunt gets pancaked by a Falcon backup linebacker, right? He's number 36. But the thing is, you're probably going to sit here and say, that's only one play, Pete. Go look at that game. As a matter of fact, I'm going to bring it up. The play before the touchdown, he got pancaked by the same guy. Back-to-back pancakes by a linebacker, putting him on the ground out of that guard position on run plays. I'm telling you, that should not be happening
TP,
at
you're
all.
making our
When
point
you're an
for us.
offensive lineman, no, I know. That's why I'm defending you, Z-Man. I know we go at it, but I'm defending you here on the Robert Hunt. On a run play, a guard should always have the upper hand, or a lineman, because they know they're going to attack and run. This guy let the linebacker get the upper hand. He got pancaked. Robert Hunt is a disaster right now.
Guys, let me just give you a heads up. Let me give you a heads up.
Disaster. I just don't think they're physical enough.
As far as what we saw in when training camp and leading up to the game, I'm gonna tell you this. The Dolphins, just like Larry said, the Dolphins are definitely gonna run a dual tight end, and they're gonna show that. If they gave us a glimpse of it, I'm telling you right now, they're gonna run that offense on the dual tight end, and that's only gonna help the offensive line. Now, speaking of that, as far as the play action, I'm gonna be honest with you. When Tua did play action against Atlanta in the 11-on-11, and it was live, this was the minute and a half drill that they were running. Tua was extremely successful in that what do you call it? Fake handoff to the running back.
Yeah,
and
the RPO.
Sipping that ball 25 yards, 35 yards.
Yeah.
And it was
Tua's strength is the RPO. The fact that he can make that quick decision, that quick read on if the defense is biting or not, and be able to throw that football or hand it off with that split decision. He's very, very good at that. And that's what makes him very, very dangerous.
And then the other thing I wanted to touch on, and I know nobody likes to talk about this, but you know how you were mentioning that last year we struggled on that goal line situation? You know, we got Malcolm Brown, but listen, forget Malcolm Brown. Listen, if I'm Brian Flores and we got a situation like that, and we have the same situation, we're on goal line, we can't trust these shifty backs to get in. We just need to power ourselves in. Hey, Christian Wilkins, he got the vertical leap, got arguably one of the best vertical leaps on the team. He could literally jump over. I want to see somebody catch him in the air when he's jumping over.
He's gonna
I want to see someone catch him. I want to see someone catch him.
You ain't catching that, bro. That's like a whale coming at you.
That's a touchdown waiting to happen. I don't understand. Why don't you put that guy in at fullback? Let him figure it out. Let the defense worry about that.
Yeah, absolutely. And even no, you can even if you put him back there in the I formation, you know everybody's gonna come down to the middle and try to grab that. So you already know that you're throwing them off, and then you have a tight end run to the outside, and you throw a quick little slant.
Boom.
You want to know our best goal line play? Our best on the one play? If we ever need that 1 yard, QB sneak. Because you want to know why? Tua is the most physical person on that offense, in my opinion. Tua is the one. Literally, you will see Tua going out there to make a crazy hit, even though he's not supposed to. You remember that play against the Chargers where it was a fumble and he ran him down and almost broke his damn neck?
Hey, shout out to TD. Thank you for sharing that this video, TD. Much love to you, brother. Thank you.
I'm just saying,
a quick shout out there.
If it doesn't work, you shouldn't do it. Like, that's just.
You
only got 4 plays to get into the end zone.
If a play is not working, or a certain type of formation is not working, then you don't keep running that formation until it works. It doesn't work. It's not going to work now. And if you have the same personnel, it's not going to work then. Now, I understand in different game situations against different teams, have different linemen or whatever, and maybe it'll work against them. But you can use that play to give that same look and change it audible while you're there or whatever. But if the I formation, that powerhouse run right through the middle is not working, you do not run that play. You do not keep running it, because all it is just a waste of a down. Where instead of grabbing 3 or 4 yards, we're only grabbing 1 or a loss, or not grabbing nothing.
Look, man,
you understand what I'm saying?
This is why I say I disagree with TD and a lot of the things that the guys say, right? I formation is a hell of a formation, whether you guys want to believe it or not. Out of the I formation, you could run 3 receiver sets and have the quarterback under the center, right? So
Absolutely.
if you're putting the team in I formation, you're setting the defense to come heavy. That's what the Dolphins would most obviously love. They want defenses to show heavy fronts. They want a defense to be in 4-3. Miami does not want defenses to be in nickel and dime packages because that's what's going to offset their strength. So if you're sitting here, you're telling me you got all the fastest wide receivers on the team. They're going to go to dime packages. There's cornerbacks that run 4-3s just as fast, right? So now you got the teams. Now, since you have no advantage.
But Pete, you have to remember, not every running back is going to run a 4-3. You have to think of the amount of speed in the receivers that we have. We have 4 receivers that all run 4-3s. Not every corner that the other team is going to have is going to run a 4-3.
Yeah, but
the guys that you're going to have your star corner.
Our guys that run 4-3s almost are not even proven. Only one is Will Fuller. That's the only receiver we have that's a 4-3 guy. That's a proven receiver on our roster. Name another one, Chachi.
Who's not proven, Pete? I want you to tell me who's not proven.
You have Albert Wilson. Albert Wilson is not proven.
Albert Wilson is proven. Jakeem Grant is not proven, though.
Albert Wilson is not proven anything, bro. We're Dolphin fans. Let's take our Homer hat off. What has he done other than that Brock Osweiler, Jakeem Grant clap hype play? What has he done?
He spreads the field.
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Absolutely.
If we're not in, that's why I said I disagree with TD and all these guys that were up there. We need
if there's a bubble screen, listen, Albert Wilson's best play, his like hands down, this is what he's good at, is the bubble screens where you have a 3 receiver formation on the side, and it's a bubble screen. So it's a quick throw out. You give it to Albert Wilson, and he runs up with 2 receivers blocking to be able to get a first down, 10 yards or whatever.
Bro,
that's his money right there. Because he takes that and he'll get you 20, 40 yards.
The screenplays are not going to work. I'm telling you right now, Chachi. I'm sorry to sit here and try to tell you guys this. I'm a Dolphin fan from the day I was born. I love my team. But it's not going to work, and it all has to come down because of Tua. Tua has not shown he can connect the deep ball. DBs are going to be up on that line of scrimmage. They're not scared of, this guy's faster than me, but Tua might not have that arm strength to launch it. So that bubble screen, that short stuff is not going to work. Just go back to the Falcons game, right? Malcolm Perry on 4th down. Everybody's crying that he dropped the pass, right? Doesn't it look like he dropped the pass?
He did drop it.
It didn't hit his hands.
It did hit his hands.
It did hit his hands.
Look at it. It hit his hands, but you got to go look at it. The DB closed so fast because they played the short play. They hit it out of his hands. They hit it.
Doesn't matter. If it hit you in the hand, you should catch that ball.
He just look at the end of the day. It was in Malcolm Perry's hand.
You hit the hands and nobody hits you. You catch that ball.
Pete, you're worried about the wrong person. You shouldn't be worried about Tua. Tua can hit the deep ball. He don't have the time to hit the deep ball. If you look at the play, Water was running wide open, butt naked open. But you want to know what happened? Malcolm Brown with the block, and the O-line was all up in his face. So instead of he was trying to sidestep and still make the throw, but he didn't have time. It was a sack.
He didn't have it in him. This is what I tell you. I know the play you're talking about. He tried to move. He tried to move. He can throw it. He couldn't see, and the lineman was in his face. He couldn't throw it over that because they would have been tapped. I know what play you're talking about, bro. That was never going to happen if he had more time. He needed to move out of the way because he couldn't really see out of that play, bro. He's short.
You can't use the short label.
Yeah, the short thing don't matter, bro.
What do you mean?
Affect him throwing the ball.
Listen,
if it doesn't affect him throwing slants or any other pass, how does it affect him throwing the deep ball?
Because he has to.
Ian Baller, good point. Look, Ian Baller put it up here. Tom Brady gets praised for being surgical in the short game, but Tua gets bashed for it.
Because Ian Baller doesn't even know what he's talking about. Look, go back to the last game. Listen, I'm not making fun of the guy, but those type of comments don't make no sense to me. You go back to the last game against the Falcons when Jacoby goes in. Mm-hmm. He has the backup lineman he's working with, the backup receivers he's working with.
What deep ball did Jacoby Brissett throw?
Look, he's snapping the ball and throwing it out of the pocket. Like, it's easy to him. It wasn't that easy for Tua
with the starters. Go look at it.
Wait a minute, Pete. I don't know what film you're looking at, but did you not see Tua stepping in the pocket every down, bro? What are you talking about?
He started 8 for 8.
He was in the pocket every down.
Oh, I'm not talking about stats. I'm talking about how the play and the game is looking. Okay? When you look at Tua play, it's looking shaky and nervous. It's erratic. When you look at Jacoby throw the ball, it's looking like it's just like precise. Like, here it is. It's like so easy. That's what I don't know how to explain it.
Pete, so listen.
Easier.
Pete, listen.
Jacoby,
so do you not remember our first preseason game? Listen, you don't remember our first preseason game. The first 8 plays that Jacoby Brissett threw or was playing, what did he do? Run out of the pocket every time. He didn't make no plays, none, zilch. Every time Tua was out there, he hiked the ball. He stepped into the pocket, getting pressure from the edges, stepped into the pocket and let it rip right downfield. What plays are you looking at?
You can play them right now, and I'll tell you all the plays we watch. All I'm saying is the game, like Tua did not look like this is preseason, bro. It's simplified offense.
If you said Tua didn't look good, Jacoby was hot trash there because he was playing against backups.
I agree, bro. Because Tua was looking way better than Brissett was.
I don't know how.
The third team. You can't disagree all day. But at the end of the day, to Justin Fields playing the third team and looking good, but Tua out here playing the first team every week and whooping their ass. He's literally whooping their ass. Every first team that he played against, he whooped their ass.
Yeah, think about it, Pete.
You're not being fair. You're not being fair.
What do you mean?
You can't be subjective. You're being subjective. You're not being objective. That's
correct.
My problem with you, Pete.
Tua's playing with the first team, and he's surgically killing them on first team. He's playing first team defense with the first team offense.
Okay.
Jacoby Brissett is going out and playing second team against second team defense and can't even get the ball out. He's running for his life the whole time.
I don't know. You see, this is where again, man, we're gonna have to continue to argue and fight and not like each other over this topic, right?
Because you're not being objective.
I completely disagree, bro.
Hey, we got all day to do it. We got all day. I think we can go disagree on Larry's too later, bro. It's a hell of a day, bro.
I think Larry going live at 12:30. So
we'll be out there and then we'll bring up
is Larry going live?
And talk back over here. But listen,
yeah.
Jacoby already has more points than Tua, right? What I'm trying to say, like, it looks like he moved the offense better, and it's like I don't understand how you guys don't agree
against backups.
We scored more points, and he worked well with the guys Tua couldn't even work with.
Let me ask you something. So Brian Flores don't know what he's doing.
It's not. You see, sometimes it's bigger than X's and O's, and you guys won't even understand. Look, Jacoby Brissett is clearly better than Tua. The thing is,
Pete, you're out of your mind, bro.
Going to have to lose his job because he's a high draft pick top jersey seller. So he's going to have to lose it first in order for Jacoby. Now, I'm going to tell you again.
So Brian Flores don't know what he's doing.
In my opinion, no, I don't. Flores has no control over that situation.
Yes, he does.
When Flores clearly benched
he had
Tua.
Control last year when he benched him, right?
Yeah.
He has control this year. So Flores don't know what he's doing.
It's bigger than X's and O's, bro.
No, it's not.
You bench Tua right now without a regular season game, Z-Man. The fan base will go revolt and go crazy, especially if Jacoby's looking bad early on. You have to let this guy lose his job, lose his opportunity. This guy was a 5th overall pick, bro. Only because I'm
not
saying
going
he's
to
not
lose
good.
it. That's what you're not getting.
But Pete, what you're not realizing is that Tua's not going to be losing position to Brissett.
The plus that we can put into what we've seen so far now that we didn't get to see because he didn't have the training camp last season is the man is, and I'm just putting this out there because I've seen it, bro. The guy's averaging almost 90 yards a quarter. That's not bad.
Big John, jump on here, bro. Give me your thoughts. Have you been listening to this?
I've been listening to both shows. You guys are out of your mind. Everybody here flipping out over. Everybody's been flipping out over. Can I
don't take medication. Fuck that.
You go let me talk, Cap? I don't want to talk over you, big dog. I'm a dog.
I mean,
Dale, John, what happened?
All right, no, I'm listening to everybody in the all right.
Hey, I got a delay, bro.
You got a delay?
Hey.
You gotta get off. You gotta get off that Waffle House Wi-Fi.
I got a delay, bro.
Cap, go ahead, bro. Cap, go ahead.
Nah, dale, go ahead.
Que gana joder tiene Cap, boy.
Yeah.
No, Cap está encendido.
Bro, today been chilling, bro. Everybody's on. It's a good day, bro.
Nah, I think, bro, believe it or not, bro, I was listening to what everybody was saying, and everybody made good points, but if you really want to be sincere, Miami, their best running game was going to come out of the pistol. It's not going to come out of the I formation, bro.
Correct.
The reason
100%.
why I say that, the only reason I say that is because you're going to have to spread them out, whether it's Waddle before he busts, according to Pete, or it's Albert Wilson. They're going to make more running lanes. I don't think they're going to do. You could put a fullback back there. That's a waste of time. The only, like I told you before, the only fullback, you don't need a fullback, bro. Put Christian Wilkins back there, bro. Let that nigga knock people out. Just keep going. That's it. My personal favorite. My personal favorite. Let Raekwon Davis block. I want Raekwon Davis, the metahuman, to knock somebody out. That's what I want. I'm not gonna lie.
Jet sweep all day. Jet sweep with water.
6'7", 300-pound guy just knocking you out, just sending you 5 yards down the line of scrimmage.
So John, let me ask you a question. What do you think about Brissett and Tua? Who's better?
Are we really having this conversation right now?
No, Pete thinks that Brissett is
Pete,
the next Tom Brady, apparently.
Who? No. If Pete, look, I said it from the beginning. My first ever time on a panel, I sat there on Steven's show and he asked me, I said, do you guys not realize that Tua is Tom Brady? Everybody lost their marbles, bro. They went nuts. And then, what's his name? Wade goes, no, I get what Big John is saying, and he's absolutely right. Tua is Tom Brady. His traits are the same. They're not going to run away from anybody. They have anticipation. They can read defenses, and their accuracy is retarded.
Big John, let me help you, bro. Please.
Dime, Bobby, dime. I'm down for the help.
Please, never say that again out of your mouth.
I'll repeat it 10 times, bro.
I beg of you, never compare Tua's game to Tom Brady.
Really?
Tua does not sit in the pocket, bro. And this is something he runs. This guy runs to throw.
Who told you that, bro?
This is
how does Tua? Wait, time out.
How did Tua's hip break? How did Tua's hip break?
Pete, hold on. How does Tua run? Pete, hold on.
To the sideline? Have you ever seen Tom Brady running to a sideline?
That's because Tom Brady runs a 4.9 40 and can't slide. That's got nothing to do with it.
And he has no
4.9 40. 4.9 40 is giving him
looking over the line. If he would,
Tom Brady doesn't have to run
over the line. He would have a lot more batted passes.
Guys, one at a time.
Fucking tuck rule, bro.
Dale, Pete, go ahead.
No, all I'm saying is, bro, Brady is surgical. He could do it out of the pocket. Tua will never be able to do it out of the pocket.
Are you wait? Is the blasphemy to use the Stephen A. Smith word? See, I watch ESPN too. To the blasphemy coming out of your mouth, are you telling me that Tua? What you're saying is Tua is not surgical? Is that what you're saying? Just give me a yes or no.
Not surgical. He has not shown anything in the NFL that he could be surgical. That's number one.
Abort.
That's number one. He's not surgical, and he hasn't shown that he could be surgical. Right?
If Cap telling you to abort, it's time to abort, Pete.
I love this dude, bro.
Hey, let's go to Larry, bro. Let's go.
Bro. I love Cap.
Let's go to Larry. Come on. Let's go.
Is Larry on? Is Larry live right now?
I didn't get the bill. I'm gonna go talk to the Big O. Hey, let me go on Big O, man. We're talking Afghanistan. I'll be over there later.
Hey,
oh my God. How do you go from football to Afghanistan, bro?
USA, bro.
This guy, bro. I can't take Cap sometimes. Cap is just all over the place, bro. The guy sit there and talk to you about football, and he's gonna talk to you about porn. No, that got out of his mind.
John, what's up, buddy? What's up? Welcome to the channel.
Wait, I disagree with Pete 100%.
What's that?
I disagree with Pete 1000%.
Explain
you're not the only one, John. What's up?
Hold on, Pete. Hold on. Explain why.
Because if Tua wasn't surgical in that preseason game, then I don't know what surgical is. Personally, and I get to preseason, but not everyone looks good in preseason, and he looked damn good.
Agreed. Agreed.
And
Agreed.
he was also
hey guys,
surgical in that
up.
Cardinals game. Do we
Listen up.
forget about that game?
Larry is going live right now on his channel. I promised him that I would go over there to his channel and get on with him. So I'm gonna cut it cloth. I'm gonna cut it off here. But once he's done on his, I will open back up and I'll go live again.
Nice.
All right.
Nice.
All right, let's
All right,
go.
guys. Now I'll see you over there.
Yeah, see you over there.
Okay, go, son.